it was a curious case of a chips packet called Jadu the Genie. Okay, here all the kids like this chips and the wafers and all those things, the snacks types of eatables. So one eatable like this was named as Jadu the Genie. Okay, the genie is known for his granting of wishes. Okay, and this genie was watching closely two men. Okay, it is watching closely two men. It doesn't grant wish to everybody. It grants wanted to test to gift a wish to two persons so that it can give a difference between how people wish for in their lives. So it took a challenge of granting two wishes to one wish each to two persons. So the two persons was one person, but both were friends. One person was rich and famous, but little bit of he was egoistic and arrogant, and he was a little bit because he was rich and he was also a famous person. So he was obviously he was a little bit arrogant and egoistic. So, but the other person was, he was poor and he was not well to do, and he was just living by hand to mouth every day. He was a poor laborer, and he was humble enough, and he was living just a basic living. So these two persons, the genie was watching closely, and it I wanted to grant them a wish so that it could make out what could they wish for. Okay, okay, let's get to the point now. Let's go to the genie and let it ask what the two persons let it grant them what wish each. So first, the genie approached the rich and famous, the egoistic and arrogant person. It said, "See, I am the genie. I am called the Jadu. So I can do magic. I can grant anything you want. I can grant a wish to you, whatever you wish for. You can have it. I can grant that wish. So but only one wish. Okay, but you can wish for what you want." The genie asked. Genie asked it, told the rich and famous person. So the rich and famous person was a little bit clever also, and also a little bit cunning. So he thought for a while and said he wanted a wish that he wanted everything in life. So he said he wanted everything. So the genie became so surprised and taken aback that this is what is this wish he's wishing for? He wants everything. So the genie was in a fix. So genie asked the person, "Are you sure that you want what you wish for is the final one?" The rich and famous person said, "Yes, I want everything." Okay, the genie now was in a fix, but it thought of a way to trap this rich and famous guy by a way out. It said, "I will grant you this wish. Okay, everything you want, I will grant you whatever everything you want. I can grant you, but tell me, where are you going to keep this everything? Where are you going to keep this everything?" It asked the rich and famous person. "Because you asked for everything, where are you going to keep this everything in?" So the rich and famous person now got a little bit shaky and worried because he didn't know the meaning of everything. Means he knew that everything was what he want, all the desires, all the materialistic things, all the cars, all the jets, all the the materialistic things, everything in life he wanted. He wanted money, he wanted all the money in the banks. But now the genie is asking, "Where do you want to keep it? I will grant your wish, but tell me a place where you can keep it." Though this person, so now he got in a fix. Where can he say the place maybe if he says I want to keep it in my house, but house is going to be, available for keeping everything that is available in his house. So his wish couldn't be no fulfilled. So he was in a fix and he said, "Sorry, Genie, I just don't want everything, but give me something," he said. So the genie smiled now and said, "You have that something within you already. You are rich and famous. You are already having money. You are already famous. That is something that you have. So be content with that something and live your life happily." So that was the case solved for the rich and famous guy. Now the genie turned towards the poor laborer, poor man who was living hand to mouth every day, and he was humble enough, and he was though even though he was poor, he was never greedy. He was not, was never greedy, because he knew what is pain, what is suffering, and everything. So he was humble enough, and he had all the humility in him. So now the genie asked the poor man, "I want to ask you now, what you would like to wish for. I will live, I will, grant your wish, I'll fulfill your wish, anything you want. Ask for a wish, one wish that can, change your life itself. And ask me anything that you want to wish for, and anything I will fulfill," he said. So the poor man immediately, without thinking twice, he said, "I don't want nothing. I just want nothing. I just want nothing." So the genie was in a fix. How can he give nothing to this person? So the genie asked the poor man, he said, "Why do you wish for nothing? Nothing, you will get nothing in return, because you are asking for some nothing, because that nothing, I can never fulfill that nothing to you, because how do I give nothing to you? You have to ask for something." But that poor man said, "I have a quote for you, dear genie. The nothing is equal to knowledge. For me, nothing is equal to knowledge. More than knowledge, nothing is equal to knowledge. Nothing is equal to knowledge. Means, uh, if you have your cup of knowledge empty, that is nothing in it, in your cup of knowledge, you can just fill in more knowledge into it, and then later upon you can empty it and again make it nothing, and still you can just fill it up again with knowledge, because you are nothing. So the poor man said, "If you are nothing, you can fill it up with anything. So give me that cup that is empty, that it can be filled with knowledge. So that I this empty cup can be filled with knowledge itself, so that I can use this knowledge, because I have my two arms and two legs that are strong enough to work, and I can fulfill my living. I have my health good, I have a good health, because I work very hard and I keep my health good, and I love my family, and I have a good family. So I am content with my family, because the family loves me, and I love my family too. I have everything in my life, but I would like to have that cup of knowledge that is nothing. Nothing is equal to knowledge, because when nothing is equal to knowledge, that means you cannot compare anything to knowledge at all. So, knowledge is equal to nothing, or nothing is equal to knowledge. So, give me that cup, let me fill it up with knowledge, and share it with others, so that my I would make others life happy, others life beautiful, others life full of wisdom, others life full of knowledge. So that cup of knowledge, once emptied, again it will become nothing, and I can fill it up again with knowledge. So that nothing is, even though nothing is, it is nothing, it can be, nothing is empty, it can be filled with knowledge, and that knowledge can be used to help others who are in need. So give me a nothing. So that was his wish, and the genie was so happy that he got a person who is eligible for the best wish that he had given, and he granted him nothing.